Good morning, friends. Welcome to Bee's Place, and welcome to today's devotional. I hope it finds you well today and that you're having a blessed day. Today's devotional will be coming again from Trusting God Day by Day by Joyce Meyer. And the topic for today is recognize what steals your joy. Let's take a look at what steals your joy. What takes away your peace? And the scriptures found in 2 Corinthians 13 and verse 11. Be joyful, grow to maturity, encourage each other, live in harmony and peace. Then the God of love and peace will be with you. To enjoy a life of peace, you will need to examine your own life to learn what is stealing your peace. Satan used some of the same things on everyone, but we also have things that are specific to each of us. We're all different, and we must learn to know ourselves. I can endure things better when I'm not tired, and the devil knows this. So he waits to attack until I am worn out. Does that sound familiar? I learned by pursuing peace that Satan already knew about me, and now I try not to get overly tired. I know I am opening a door for the enemy when I do. In other words, she's saying she knows when she's overly tired, the enemy just comes in like a flood and brings all kinds of things her way. Some things to be helpful to you. Keep a list of each time you get upset. Ask yourself, what caused the problem? And write it down. Be honest with yourself, or you will never break free. You may have things on your list like this. I didn't get my way. I had to hurry. I became impatient and got angry. Financial pressure upset me. I was too tired to deal with anything. I had to deal with a certain person who always frustrates me. We can all identify with that. A friend embarrassed me. I had to wait on a very slow clerk. Yeah, that can be real annoying, especially when you're in a hurry. A friend disappointed me. Those were some of Joyce's. One of my main ones since I've gotten older has been my health. And I found out yesterday I got some test results, and it just broke my peace. I was having a perfectly good day, and when I saw all the lab work come back and they were all so negative, it put me in a funk. I was having a hard time. My daughter called me, and we were talking, and I told her, she said, "Mama, you all right?" I said, "I just got these test results, and I'm just having a hard time with them, looking at them." And so we talked about some different things that I could do. Maybe don't look at them. I said, well, I need to look at them because I need to know what's going on. But after we got done talking, I felt a lot better. And I think for me, probably had I went on and maybe called her and told her what they were and just talked to somebody else instead of just stewing in my own juice, I would have been okay. Because after our conversation, I felt better. So that's been a biggie for me. I've been aware for a while that my health is what it is at my age. I'm 82, and I have some real health issues. And so test results and what I can't do, it's very frustrating. But my daughter and I talked about it, and we talked about it. Then I made a list of what can I do. So this is right on time for me today. And so after I made that list, I had a long list, a whole page of things that I can do, that I can't eat. And because it just seemed like everything was bad. I have bad kidneys, I have a congestive heart failure, and I'm a diabetic. So I have a lot of health issues, a lot of things I have to watch. So, but I felt better when I made that list of all the things that I could do. So that is helpful to make your list instead of just having them all around in your mind. You will have a lot of different things on your list, but it will help you to realize what bothers you. Remember, we cannot do anything about things we don't recognize. So we got to recognize, evaluate ourselves, as our pastor says, our bishop says. She said, think about what you're thinking about. And it's the same kind of thing, you know. When does your mood change? You know, what happened? You know, what happened prior to that? You were fine, but then something happened, and then your whole mood changed. You lost your peace. So really look at your life and look at situations and write them down, and then think about what can you do about them. So the thought for today, or the suggestion in trusting in Him, I strongly encourage you to ask the Holy Spirit to reveal the truth to you about you, and it will be the beginning of enjoying a life of peace. Take responsibility for your reactions, trust God, and pursue peace. So one of the things that I decided to do when I made my list, I decided to take responsibility for what the things that I'm eating and the things that I'm doing or not doing, and see if things won't change. And I know they will. They will change if there's some things I need to do, and I'm going to do them. But I just want to encourage you to recognize what steals your peace. Look at your life and don't be afraid to, because you can't change anything if you don't seriously look at your life and what's happening in your life, and be objective. There are a lot of things we can change. There are a lot of things we can't do anything about, but there are different ways that we can think about those things. Now, I know I can't change my test results overnight, but if I know that I'm doing the things I need to do, I know eventually they will change because I've done it before. So recognize what steals your peace, and once you recognize it, do something about it. Make a plan and ask God to help you with that plan. He will, and it'll come in different ways. For me, yesterday it was my daughter talking to me and us talking through it, and I felt so much better when I really made that list, and I could see it's like, oh well, yeah, you're right. And I made a list, and I started looking, and I said, you're right. So we're here to encourage each other, be support for each other. So if you enjoyed this channel, please subscribe, like, and share. And you be blessed. And I pray that you have a good rest of your week, and be blessed. Bye. Until the next time.